So Heath, if you're watching this, I'm genuinely sorry. Hi guys, what's up? It's Jen minus Nate because he's currently in the kitchen making coffee right now. And I figured that I would make this video because I would say that it was highly requested, but it was not. It was not highly requested. I just figured that it would be interesting to film because I just finished watching the Cecile Hotel, and pretty much, to spoil it, pretty much the girl that stayed there, Elisa, I forgot her name, but pretty much if you saw that documentary on Netflix, it really, I saw it as a way that they were showing how bipolar disorder is. And me personally, if you have not seen my Baker acting video, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in November of 2017, and it's a constant battle every day. Like when I'm on a high, I'm the happiest person ever. I'm on cloud 9,000, and when I'm on my lows, it can get really bad. And I'm just thankful to have somebody like Nathaniel by my side, because if it wasn't for him, then I honestly probably wouldn't even like know how to cope with it. Like, I know how to cope with it, but he's definitely a big part of my support system, and for that I'm extremely grateful for him. So if you read the title, then I'm going to be making a video on things that I did, things that I said while I was in my manic episode phase. And before I start, I just want to do a disclaimer. I was not making any sense at all when I was in my manic episode. I don't remember a majority of it. Like, I literally just found these messages, and I found a prank call that I pranked Heath Hussar with, and I'm hoping he won't see this video. But Heath, if you are seeing this video, I'm genuinely sorry. And if you guys are wondering what I like, if you guys are wondering how I got his number, don't worry about it. Like, honestly, I shouldn't have even found it the way that I did. Like, it's really wrong on my behalf, but I'm not going to be giving out his number. So let's get things started, and let me make the thumbnail real quick. What I'm about to read you guys, it was a brother of this person that I was friends with. But while I was in my manic phase, I thought, like, my mind was telling me that him and I were together. I had met this guy in Vegas, and I don't know what it is, but the Hotel of Cecile, or Sicily, whatever it's called, they were mentioning that when you're in a manic phase, it's hard to separate fantasy from reality. And I feel like when I was in Vegas, I had literally just, I wanted to stay there, and it was horrible. And it's so crazy too, because ever since I went there, it's like God or the universe doesn't want me to go back. Because one, I tried going over there after, like, before my manic episode happened, because, okay, so my manic episode happened in November, but well, it all stemmed from October, and then, this is gonna be all over the place, I'm sorry you guys, and then in Vegas, we went to Vegas, my parents and I went to Vegas in June, and this was way before Nathaniel even came into the picture. And basically, we went to Vegas, and I just thought I was going back. I ended up not going back, and I've honestly lost a lot of friends due to my manic episode. Like, I remember my very first best friend, she doesn't even talk to me anymore. I tried to talk to her and like see like what's the real reason why she won't reply back to me, but it's beating a dead horse at this point. So basically, the conversation I'm about to read you guys, it was of the guy that I met in Vegas, and this is his brother that was living with him at the time. But I had not met his brother in person, but we were always video chatting and doing whatever. So I messaged him, and this is extremely embarrassing for me, you guys, so please, if you have any negative thing to say, just keep it out the video, because I do not need that negative energy, because I'm a changed person. I'm taking medication for my bipolar disorder, so as long as I'm treating it, then that's all that matters. So here we go. Alright, so I messaged him and I said, we need to talk. I have 3 questions. And he said, okay. And I said, what do you and Anthony usually do around his birthday? Do you have a girlfriend? Would you want to go to Cancun? Keep in mind, before I went to Vegas, I was in CNA school. And I guess with me being in CNA school, I just thought that like my mind was telling me that in clinicals, like that was like a job. So he said, I don't have a girlfriend, and usually we don't celebrate our birthdays. You got a friend? LOL. And I said, yes, I do. It was already brought to her attention. And then I told him my friend's name, and I said, keep everything on the download. And he said, LOL, okay, I don't know, what's her Instagram? Tell her to follow me on here. And I said, I'm treating you and so both, since my Christmas gift is gonna suck this year. But can you also send me so-and-so's address so I can ship everything at once? And okay, I got you. Plus I missed your birthday. I have one last question. He said, give me an hour and we'll talk, okay? And thank you. And I said, okay, you're welcome. I hope you're having a great day. But my question was, do you think I'm good enough to reach your brother's standards? And he said, I honestly don't know. The kind of girls he likes, we don't talk about girls, we just live our lives. And I said, but what kind of girls does he usually bring home? And he said, I'm usually out most of the time. I thought he was gay. LMFAO, just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I said, LMAO, that's not right, you butthole, but you're a comedian, so I love you. But based off on his exes, I think he's still trying to find out what he wants. And then I said, so-and-so was beautiful with a hella good heart, and so-and-so and so-and-so were nothing but pain and heartache. And I said, that's probably why he's in a season of loneliness, because he hasn't given me a chance. I literally got Season of Loneliness from the song by Boyz II Men. This is so embarrassing. And like, he literally wasn't even replying back. And I said, you should give me a heads booster and let him know who he's dealing with, since y'all are closer, and he'll put his foot down to cut so-and-so off completely, since she's fatal attraction. And I don't know about you, but I want the best for him. I'd do anything for you, and I'm willing to wait until it's my time to shine if you do that for me, because everything I want can't be bought. I want to surprise you all the same time, so can you be in on the surprise? I want to surprise him, but don't tell him I'm flying in, and we'll meet up at the Dollar Tree, okay? And he said, I'm going to have to pass on it. And then I said, I texted him saying I'm coming, but he doesn't know what's in store. Just go with the flow for me. I'm spoiling you too, since I won't see you guys for Christmas. And then he said, I'm going to pass. I just want to focus on getting my own place again. I said, okay, that's fine. Just tidy up a bit. Do your play, because I don't want to lose my spot. What's your favorite candy? What's his? And y'all snacks? And he said, I don't know what he likes, and I don't like candy. And I said, what do you like? Be observant. And he said, well, I just found out he can't travel out the US with no passport. And I said, where's he going? Can you drive? Do you have your permit? Can I confide in you and rely on you? He said, I'm not trying to be rude, but I honestly don't want anything to do with the surprise. I just have my own stuff going on. And I said, I understand. I've just become financially secure, that I'm trying to help you in the process without leaving you, without leaving with a purpose. No pun intended. I just truly look up to you. And then this is where it gets crazy, and I really like, this shit makes me sick to my stomach reading it. And like, I'm trying to come to terms with it because me and this guy have never had any closure. Not that we needed any closure, because I've literally only met him twice. One at his concert in Vegas, and two after the show. And then, well, no, the first one goes hand in hand with each other. I met him in one night after his concert and during his concert. And then the second time was when it was our last day in Vegas, and he met up with me and my parents at the casino, and like we were talking and everything and walking around. And reading this, like, it honestly makes me want to bring awareness to the situation, because I feel like nowadays people are making mockery of having depression, anxiety, and bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, like pretty much any mental illness. But to keep it short and sweet, I just want to say, if you have any disorder or any mental illness that causes you to feel less of yourself, don't ever seek to fill that void. Like, fill that void yourself, because at the end of the day, it does not define you at all. It does not define you, and you will get through this. It's just a bump in the road, and I know that it's hard to find a certain medication that you can take to help ease your mind and those racing thoughts, but don't ever think that it defines you. You're going to find the one for you. Like Nathaniel and I, when I first met him, I found out that he studied psychology in college, and so he knew right off the bat how to deal with my mental illness. Like, he didn't belittle me, he didn't degrade me, and yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So here's where it gets crazy. So he said, thanks, but I'm okay in Florida. I've had every one thing. Moving to Vegas is what messed me up, everything. And then this is when it gets freaking hectic. I said, I promise you, you'll be in good hands as long as you help me out. My income is your income with just state tax, and if you want the income, then I'll provide clothes on your back. Just start your income, and you never know what you'll need clothes on your back or any other source of profit when it's sent. I want you to be able to fight for your rights while I help you make your jokes, and not just settle us because your rights were taken away from you. Everything I'm getting is with dignity. Not because I want to be with your brother, just because I'm a nurse's assistant, and I'm gonna be on until you get your daughter back. That's the only thing that'll shut me up, unless it's liberty. Everything else comes hand in hand, because guess what? You never know. And my goal in life is to have one thing, luxury. And he said, I don't know how to respond to all that. And I said, just help me out with so-and-so's needs, and the truth will set you free, I promise. Or start off by merchandise. You'll make your money that way. I'll see your work ethic, I'll add more. Whatever you can't do, I'm here to support, since that's the Southern in me. I care about you, honestly. And then he never replied back. And then when I went to the hospital, when I got admitted, I didn't have a lock on my phone, and my mom went in and she basically told them to block me, so they blocked me. And to this day I haven't heard anything back. And honestly, I'm glad. Like, at the point, like when I got released from the hospital, I like yelled at my mom for telling them to block me, because I thought like we were on good terms, and I thought like whatever. But after reading these messages, I'm kind of glad that she did tell them to block me, because I don't even know how to recover from this. Like, I don't know how to redeem myself. Not that I have to, because I'm happily engaged now, but I just feel like, as old as they are, they should have known that I was having a manic episode. And I don't know, it's just so embarrassing reading this. Let me see. And then this next conversation is from this girl that was friends with the guys. It was like a girl that was friends with the guy's brother's girlfriend, and then she became close with the boy too. And I don't know how to describe it, but pretty much I just found her because she was a fan of his show in Vegas. So I'm gonna read this conversation. And before I do this conversation is hella persistent, and when I was in my manic phase, I'm like, I don't know why I was so persistent to just have a conversation with people, and like I just didn't know how to take no for an answer. So let me read this conversation. Alrighty. So I found out this young lady was a nail tech, or she was going to school for cosmetology. I forgot, I don't know. And I said, hey love, you're so beautiful, I want to help you out a bit. How much would a full set be for a manicure and pedicure? Oh yeah, and before I read this as well, I just want to say that this might make you cry, because it made me cry when I was rereading it, because it was just like, damn, like she really hurt my feelings. And so she said, hey, I do not live anywhere close to you and honestly have no interest in being your friend. I will be nice and civil with you, but I do not need any more nail clients for the moment, thank you. And I said, that's fine. I occasionally go to Vegas, so I was thinking I'd stop by your location and do some business. I try helping out anyone when the opportunity is presented, so let me know whenever you do need any more clients. You're very welcome. Hope you have a great weekend. She said, thank you, but I see how you are with Anthony, and I don't want to be involved with you. I'm against how close you think you are to him. And I don't like that you're trying to be friends with me just because him and I are friends. Thanks for the offer, but because of my morals, I don't want to associate with you. Good night. And I said, I appreciate your respect in your morals and integrity, but me wanting to be close with you had no step pattern on me wanting to be your friend due to your group of friends, but I appreciate you being respectful. Good night. And she said, dude, I've tried to be respectful. I tried to be civil, but you need to back off of so-and-so. You are creepy and annoying. Everyone around him and other fans are noticing. You're making him lose people because you pretend like you have any connection with him. You are 18, dude. Back up. He has no time to play around with a child. He is trying to build a career and you are getting in the way. You are causing so many problems for him and the people he loves. He was nice to you because he's a kind and caring person, and you're taking advantage of his kindness. Your mom had to get involved. Does that not say a lot? He has better shit to do than worry about you. Leave him alone and stop pretending that you're special because you're not. He loves all his fans. He does not like you, and has told me and many other multiple times he's just too nice to tell you to back off. But I'm not. Back off, leave him alone, stop posting about him, stop tagging him in pathetic posts, and stop pretending you have any connection with him. Besides an extreme unrealistic obsession. He already blocked you, so do the same and get away from him and stay away. I swear, if you step in the way of his future for even 2 seconds, you will hear more than just me. Go obsess about someone else. He doesn't have time or care for you, and his future is too bright to be casting a shadow. Damn. And when she sent that, I was literally admitted the day before. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry.
Sounds like you are.
Sure. I'm not trying to cry.
It's okay to cry. And I know.
Yes, I am. And I was in my manic episode. I just, I'm trying to make this video to spread awareness, but it's just so freaking hard reading those old messages.
It's okay, baby.
It's like I was a whole different person.
Not that you wasn't yourself, baby. Can't help it.
And then the next thing I'm going to show you guys is when two girls from the city that we're living in now, they hit me up, or no, they made a status. I think, if I can recall correctly, I remember they made a status and they were basically saying like, I'll pay anybody to do my homework. And I was like, bet. So I needed money and I just figured I would do it. And so the essay was strictly just supposed to, I don't know where the other essay went that I was supposed to do for this other girl, but I found this essay in my thing and it was strictly supposed to be on homelessness, and turned out that I went on a rampage about other things that wasn't even about homelessness. Alrighty, I found it. Okay, so before I play that video, I'm gonna read you guys this essay that I was supposed to be typing on homelessness, and yeah, so here goes nothing. And this is super long. Alrighty, so here we go. I said homelessness is another term for fraudulent activity. What? Depends on the context used. Some people go into people's accounts and do miscellaneous activities such as stealing something that isn't theirs, and that's when fraudulent activity chimes in and puts people like those in prison, leading them to be incarcerated. You can't do things like that according to state laws. That's also when law enforcement chimes in and gets involved. Chain of command would be government, which then leads to military, which then leads to civilization, that leads to a police officer knocking at your doorstep. Over the course of this year and the last, with many of these cases coming about, many people have become not only smarter, but with brains come danger, and that's how they serve to protect the economy and government. Oh my god. Like, this literally made no freaking sense. Like, look, you guys. You see how long this is? And it had nothing to do with homelessness. I'm not even gonna read all that. I'm just gonna get to this video clip. And I want you guys to truly listen to this. If you hear cars in the background or motorcycles, I'm sorry. But I want you guys to listen to this video clip that I filmed of myself, because I was making a video about, pretty much about, I forgot what the video was on. But I remember, the only thing I remember from having a manic episode was, one, calling the bank and asking for a $10,000 loan. Two, I remember I was supposed to be a part of Beauty Counter and selling Avon products, but that was all a lie. And so I was supposed to be doing a voiceover on a video, and I thought that I was doing a sponsorship, so here goes nothing.
Hello everybody. I just wanted to make this documentary so it starts off on the right foot, so it can motivate you guys to be a motivational speaker and stand up for what you believe in, as I've already pursued a career in the medical field, where now I am working for the government as a medical support assistant, and I'm also working part-time at Beauty Counter and Avon. So if any of you guys are interested in buying something from me, just don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video, and look at the website and comment down below what you want. And when I do a giveaway, I know who to pick besides doing it the day of, and I can.
This is how embarrassing. I even remember I made a video on my old YouTube channel of me supporting the DACA program, and that was when I was watching David Dobrik's videos, and I honestly thought in my head that he was gonna get deported since he was like from Czechoslovakia. I don't know where he's from, but and then another thing, the reason why you guys clicked on this video was because rumor has it I prank called HEATH HUSSAR. And when I show you guys this clip, it's not to be like, oh, like find his thing on social media and prank call him. That's not what I'm saying at all. Like, if you find a influencer or like anybody's thing, if you find anybody's phone number, don't call it. Like, don't do that. And the way I went about it is, it wasn't my voice that I was using. This is not sponsored, but I used prankdial.com, and I pretty much used a voice for this girl so that she was late. And keep in mind, you guys, this was back in 2017. This was before Mariah even came into the picture. So Heath was single, and yeah, I prank called him. So here's what you guys came for.
Hello?
Hey, remember me?
I'm sorry, who's this?
Oh, really? You don't remember me?
I don't have the number saved, so I'm
Listen,
sorry, no, I
you're
don't.
gonna be a daddy, and that's it.
Oh,
We met
okay,
at the bar. I went home with you.
Oh, that sounds about right.
You know.
What was that?
Do you remember me now?
How do I know you again? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, well, listen, the real...
Wait, it stopped. Hold on.
reason I called is I'm late.
Oh, wow.
I think it's yours. Look, I haven't been with anyone since you. I'm pretty sure it's yours.
Damn.
Don't you think you'd make a great daddy? I think you would.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
I know it's a lot, but I'm sure everything will work out for the best.
Oh, no, for sure. I don't doubt it.
Well, anyways, I just got to the doctor's office.
Okay, cool. Let me know how that goes out. And if anything, I could just send you child support.
I'll call you soon about this, okay?
Thank you so much.
Oh, and look at this part at the end.
What's your name again? Thank you.
prankdial.com.
Oh my god! No, this is a joke? Oh my god.
Yeah. So Heath, if you're watching this, I'm genuinely sorry. And I still remember that after I prank called him, I literally texted him from my own personal number, and I was just like, I'm sorry. Like, it was me. I'm a fan of yours, and I'm sorry. I'm not gonna blow up your phone. But God only knows what else I said, because I was also in the Manic phase, so I don't know. And I even messaged his business email as well, and I was basically saying, like, him and Zane have helped me through my depression and my bipolar disorder, and they've overall, like, been my outlet when it comes to feeling dark. And yeah, so that pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys found time to enjoy it. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you would like me to make videos on more things about bipolar disorder, any type of thing, just comment down below, give me video ideas, and I'll definitely deliver them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys so much. Bye.